As you started to get a little bit older into like high school, how much was that affecting you kind of being the person that had to be almost like the parental figure in your household?
Yeah, I remember one night I was out, and I won't detail what was happening at my house because it's incredibly personal, but I was out at a ballet and I got a call saying you have to come home immediately. I had like 16 missed calls and I had to come home and deal with a situation that was so incredibly unsafe and so disrespectful as a child to put me in. I had a lot of resentment towards everyone in my family for putting me in that position when they could have just gone to professionals and dealt with it properly.
How did you process any of this?
I didn't. In fact, it became almost like this compartmentalization where a lot of the time now we'll talk about things that happened, the three of us, my brother and my mom and I, and we'll be like, wait, that's not what happened, or that didn't happen, because it was just push it out of your head, don't think about it. This is just the reality. You don't know anything different.
So when you look back on that time of your life, do you now have emotions that come up, or is it still kind of like it's more survival mode?
I've worked through it so much in therapy. Like my first 6 years of therapy were all about my relationship with my father and my parents and my childhood, to the point where now like I don't necessarily feel emotional about it. I've worked through all of that, but there are still moments where I have to put that hat on and show up in that way.
Being in a situation as a child where you feel like you have to become the parent has so many repercussions, obviously, when you get older. But what was going on when you were kind of handling things with your father? Like, what was going on with your mother in those moments?
God, Alex, I don't even remember. I really don't remember. I think like, honestly, I don't think she ever asked me to do that. I think I immediately saw a place that I could try to help, and I just tried to help every time I could.
In like high school or anything, did you ever confront your parents?
I didn't confront my parents until I moved out, but I moved out the day I could when I was 18. And I also like immersed myself in after school activities. Like that's probably why I am successful, honestly, is because I did not want to be at home. So I did dance I went to an arts high school that was 45 minutes away. I did dance from 3 to 9 every single night. Afterwards, went home, did homework, went to bed. And then on weekends, I did plays in my local theater. Like I never wanted to be home. So I immersed myself in the arts and escapism. And now I'm here. So it's like, would I still be in this position if I didn't have that? I don't know.
That's what I was wondering, because I'm like, all these inconsistencies at home, like how did it affect your life socially? Like, did your friends know what was going on?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you have any issues growing up with like, could you have friends over your house?
My mom was such a little soldier, honestly, because she always fought for me to have the most normal childhood she possibly could give me. I had friends over often, but the friends I was comfortable having over were friends that already knew what was going on. But it also affected their childhood. Like my childhood best friend is still one of my closest friends now, and she has horror stories about being at my parents' house.